out of this bucket.
All right.
Uh-oh. We're documenting the child labor here.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Child labor is when you have children who are working.
For minimum wage.
For minimum.
For below minimum.
Who basically working. It's basically slave labor. You don't get paid a whole lot.
All right, thank you.
Did you empty that one already?
Yep, come on, bring it on.
Oh man, we better tell them to step it up.
I just scraped this stuff off my shovel.
Scrape it off your shovel.
You know, if you want to put mud on the walls, guys.
Are we using it as fast as y'all are making it?
I know.
Are we?
Yes.
Oh, great, perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
It looks like faster.
Oh, that's good.
Some of this on the walls. We can smudge some of that on.
Yeah, you know, why don't you do that? But why don't you take it over there so we're not stepping.
That's an amazing mortar mixer from Chad. Thank you. Thank you for fixing our wheelbarrow. This was a fun day. It was a fun plaster party. Oh, and I should mention, I said 100 man-hours of work from other people, not including the parties. You know, on other days, just the one party alone would be 100 man-hours or more, I think. Karn's making a figure there out of the extra mud. She's still there, although we have knocked her head off several times, not on purpose. Oh, Linda says the statue's head, not Karen's head. And the plaster mix, the earth plaster mix, gets very sticky, so you actually have to reach your hand in there and knock it out. It's an earth plaster mix, so mainly earth, a little bit of Portland, a little bit of lime. And in here I'm working inside. It's very hot and dry, so it actually helps to use that hose there to keep it moist as you're dry, as you know, several times as you're working. It helps to prevent it from cracking. And I didn't use any trowels or anything like that. I basically just used rubber gloves in my hands, which gives you a certain kind of look. Some people prefer a smoother, more uniform look, and they'll be using trowels, but the beauty of using straw and earth plaster is you can do it any way you'd like. There is no one right way. And I'm applying the second coat here. You do 3 coats normally, and your last coat can be a colored coat, which is something I still haven't gotten to, but there's no hurry. It kind of looks nice with just the 2. It's very earthy, although someday we could do an actual colored plaster. I've been spraying it. I did Straw Bale Studio without a hose of any kind, and that works just fine as well. But it gives you a little bit of a smoother finish. You can actually spray the plaster with a hose and really get it kind of, for your final touch, you actually spray it and let it drip down a little bit. Gives it a very smooth finish, which I enjoyed this time. Without the hose, it's a little bit rougher finish. I hear over and over that solar power and wind power are just not enough, that they won't provide enough electricity to meet our demands. and I just totally disagree. And I don't know much about providing power on a mass scale through transmission lines and all that, but I do know that if we could simply decentralize power, there's enough sunshine in the western U.S., California, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado. Those could all be run on solar. There's supposedly enough wind power in the Midwest alone to power the entire U.S. The entire electricity demands for the entire United States could come simply from Kansas and Nebraska and those that Midwestern corridor, and then you just have to run transmission lines. But there'd be no need. Each zone could have its own electrical manufacturing, and I would love to see it even town by town, small town by small town, small city by small city.
I just want to get back home. Want to have just a little bit of space.
I just want to include a little bit of this because it's amusing, I think, and just I went up and down that ladder so many times, and it was just me. You know, it's like a 20-foot high ceiling, so I used those two, they're like 16-foot 2x8s to support the bamboo as I was stapling it.
Over here, I'm lost in the crowd. In Montana, there's sky all around.
And that's cotton insulation underneath. So it's completely non-toxic. There's no formaldehyde or anything like that. It's actually made, I think, from recycled denim.
Thinking about tomorrow to make it through the day. Strum my guitar and these words start to flow. Before I know it, a song starts to grow.
We have the ability, we have the know-how, we've had it all along. This can be done, and there's lots of people like me who are doing it individually, and more towns and small cities, like in Denmark and Iceland, and I know there's a community in the Midwest that was destroyed by some floods, and they're rebuilding totally green. So people are doing this, and I just think it's the butterfly effect, where more people need to hear about people doing it to reverse the hypnosis and allow people to believe that it is possible, because it is.
While I've had this plan to get myself back to the land, a place where I can be myself, don't wanna be nobody else. I plant some food and watch it grow, all organic, don't you know? Won't pay for water, that's for sure. Right from the ground, it's free and pure. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Like a cat, I've got 9. And if you miss me when I'm gone, think of me when you hear this song. Come with me now, take my hand. Let's get ourselves back to the land. The country life's good for you and me. Well, come on, won't you come with me?